So, Pixie had a real streak going the past week, getting 4 days of fronting in a row. How does that happen? But yeah, Lucky's back. Hi, it's me, Lucky. Playing more Project Eden's
Good morning,
Garden.
my amicable student friends. It is now 8 a.m. Yes, I would like to raise a toast to another day of being together. Time sure does fly in a life or death situation. Such a shame we couldn't get a film crew on board. Just imagine your fear and anxiety preserved for posterity. Execs wouldn't know a good commercial opportunity if it walked up and bit them on the arse. Well, enough about that. It's 8 a.m. Please enjoy the rest of your day.
Gross. How long have we been here now? A week? 2 weeks?
No.
It's been 4 days.
Hell no!
Are you serious? Oh, fuck me. I mean, that's still a long time, isn't it? Why haven't we been rescued yet?
That's...
You, make a good point. After 3 days of no contact from us, people must be starting to panic.
Man.
Is this supposed to be a black screen? Not to mention, all this blackmail stuff is starting to give me a headache. I wonder if I should talk to Cassidy. Okay, I don't think this is supposed to be a black screen, but I think this will solve itself in a
You
bit.
think?
Reveal her blackmail? Nah, I showed her already. She didn't care.
I
just want to know her secret. All those followers, yet the worst anyone can cook up is a random joke about spiders.
Right.
So that's what it is. You're scared about your blackmail.
Don't say that.
No, that stuff's already been figured out anyway. Figured out?
Another day, another drama.
I'm just tired of everyone always twisting the truth about me. Like, did you know people think I hate wearing hats? Why the heck would I hate wearing hats? Uh-huh. His student profile said that he dislikes headwear. So is that not true? At this point, I'm starting to wonder if this blackmail stuff is relative. What's embarrassing to one person could barely faze another. We already saw what happened with Toshiko. Still, what I had in mind for Kai was a lot worse than petty lies. More importantly, if it's true his blackmail has been sorted out, does that mean the person who received his blackmail approached him about it? Just like Wolfgang asked everyone to do? Who the heck is that?
Holy!
Ah! Oh crap, is that a murderer coming to kill us?
Seriously?
The door's unlocked. If they came here to kill us, they'd have entered by now.
Dude, no!
What are you trying to act all stoic for? If you're so brave, then open the door. Fine. I walked over to the door and opened it. You'll just have to use your imagination. Waiting on the other side. Okay, so I'm hoping that the CG will actually load here.
Good morning.
Okay, so it's not a CG, it's just Ingrid here. Good morning, you two. Had a good sleep?
Huh?
Ingrid, what are you doing here? Why do you think I'm here? It's laundry day. Laundry day? That's right. I agreed to help her do the laundry. Oh, now it's come up. Damn it, why the hell did I do that? Laundry day? Back at the pharmacy, I told everyone to leave their laundry outside their rooms. Seems you don't remember, 'cause I'm not seeing a pile of clothes anywhere. No, I remember. Okay, I've had... Whoops. Apparently pressing escape skips the text. No, I remember. I was just about to dump my laundry outside. Let me go grab it. Okay. In the meantime, if it's Damon you're looking for, feel free to take him. I won't complain. Oh, now I can't freaking get to my trinket. And just like that, he wanted nothing to do with me. There we go. So I'm gonna save. And I'm gonna exit to the main menu. And hopefully... This is weird. Let's try to load where Pixie was before. Ding dong ding.
Good morning, my amicable student friends. It is now 8 a.m.
Is the glitch caused by Pixie saving at that specific moment, like right after Tozu's monologue?
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Come on. Okay, now Ingrid's here. And just like that, he wanted nothing to do with me.
Come on.
Don't try and weasel your way out of this. You're coming along too. Huh? Why me? 'Cause you're so clean looking, like Damon over here. Oh, that's super nice of you to say, but like...
I don't have all day.
Don't be a wet mop. It won't even take long. Now come on, pick up your laundry and let's go. Trying to fight our exhaustion, Kai and I collected the remaining clothes and followed Ingrid to the laundromat. Waiting for us inside were the last two people I expected to see.
Hey?
We have light! Oh, finally! I'm sorry about that, everyone, even though I have nothing to apologize for. Well, that was weird. So these were the guys you wanted, eh? Lame.
Hell no.
I didn't even want to come. Ingrid forced me to. I'm serious. I wouldn't leave my room, so she broke down my door and dragged me here.
Tisk.
Nonsense. I just knocked.
Yeah.
Ingrid's right. She didn't drag anybody.
Uh,
Okay, maybe I was exaggerating a little, but it's true that I don't want to be here.
Soybean.
I could already guess Soybean. Thought I was Soybean.
Whatever you say.
You were. Then I revoked your title.
Hey.
At least use my actual name then. Oh, Wolfgang's looking at
By
us.
the way,
As you can see, Ingrid, I managed to keep things in order.
now would you look at that?
Sweetheart, I'm amazed. I knew I could trust you, but to actually see Grace stay put.
Wowie.
If I had a gold star, I'd stick it right on your forehead.
Uh-huh.
That would be unnecessary. Why are you guys even here? To help out?
Wait.
You like doing laundry? I don't.
in any case,
Ingrid asked us to assist her, for some reason.
Wait just a sec.
What are you saying? It's easy to see why.
So cute.
Even though you're a lawyer, there's so much about you that screams house husband. I heard all about it from Ulysses. Probably 'cause you're so soft-spoken, polite too. If there's anyone the young'un should look up to, it's a gentleman.
you're too kind.
You're giving me too much credit. I can barely even cook, much less tackle the responsibilities of a parent.
Hey?
You can finish a law degree, but you can't cook. I was too busy studying to do much else. He was probably a kid when he attended law school, so it sort of made sense. Good dad or not, one thing remains the same.
Let's get going.
You're here now, and you're gonna help me do laundry.
I get it.
I get it, you want us to start. Under Ingrid's directions, we loaded everyone's laundry into the washing machines.
Whistling while I work, and I'm almost licking dishes. If the health inspector finds out, I'll be swimming with the fishes.
It's so early in the morning. How is she prancing around like that? Beats me.
Hey! Don't pour the entire bottle of detergent in.
You weren't supposed to?
You didn't know that? How do you clean your own suit?
His parents probably do it for him.
I didn't even think of that. You're totally right.
Fucking rich kid. Also, I'm sorry to point this out, voice actor, but Grace's American accent was kind of leaking through. I'm sorry to point it out. I'm sorry, but you didn't do the accent correctly, and now I hate you. You're the worst voice actor ever. Ugh. I'm sorry. No, it's fine.
Alright, it looks like that was the last batch. Teehee, I think we're done here.
Man.
Phew, that was way too much work.
Just be grateful there are other adults to help you. This is the first time in ages I've been able to share the workload.
First time in ages?
Whatever.
If we're finished here, then I'm gonna get breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll do the same. You wanna come? May as well, since the dining hall is pretty close by.
Pardon me.
Shouldn't you wash the laundry?
No.
We can leave the clothes to dry. I doubt anyone's gonna steal them.
I understand.
I suppose so. With leave to be done, Kai and I left the laundromat. If someone shares a similar build to someone else, they could steal their clothes to disguise as them. Oh no, I forgot about that! No! Oh, thank you, we're looking away. I can't wait. The cereal kept in that kitchen has to be the tastiest stuff ever. Eating it makes me feel like a brand new person. The way his eyes sparkled, you'd think they were going on holiday or to a theme park. Anything but breakfast in a shitty old building. In a way, I almost envied him. Eating your feelings, unable to understand the bigger picture. Inside the confines of this killing game, that simple life sounded great. Go away. Oh my god. Oh, DPI. Oh, wow. DPI is pretty high. Okay. This is good. There we go. Ahem. Huh? Whoa. Huh? Were you here the whole time? No, I was leaving my room when I spotted you two, so I came over. I want to talk to Damon.
Huh?
Huh?
You see?
This might be sudden, but I really need to show you something. We've barely talked since the incident in the pharmacy, if at all, and now she suddenly wants to share information? I promise this will be worth your time.
Look at this.
Come on. Can you just come with me? What does she want to tell me so badly? Could she have my blackmail? That would be really unlucky. Alright, but we should find somewhere private to talk.
Thanks.
Okay, follow me.
Dude, no!
Dude, you can't just leave me and following the ultimate liar to some random dark area doing a killing game? That's a death wish right there.
Wait.
Oh, wait, I forgot that she isn't, Never mind, you two have fun. The freaking mathlete. Laughing to himself, Kai strolled past us and into the dining hall.
Moving on.
Let's go to one of the downstairs storage rooms. No one ever goes there.
Right.
Alright. We walked to our destination in total silence. Once we entered the room, Eva took a quick glance outside. Finally, we're alone.
Look.
This is what I wanted to show you. She pulled out a familiar envelope and handed it to me. I quickly opened it. With his weapons at hand, Desmond guards the only one he trusts. Huh? This blackmail wasn't mine?
That's...
Eva, why are you showing this to me? Because I'm worried. Duh. Duh. It was just one word, but it sounded so weird coming from her.
You see?
This blackmail shows that Desmond has a bunch of dangerous weapons at his disposal. Yeah, of course, he's been carrying around arrows openly this whole time. I thought we already knew that. That kind of stuff would give someone a huge advantage in a killing game. Which stands to reason.
Correct.
Also, this blackmail isn't a personal secret, so telling him about it wouldn't give him any relief. If anything, telling him could put me in danger. That's true, I guess. But, why are you telling me this? It's not like I can do anything to help.
It's because I trust you.
Huh?
Where?
You took my side way back at the beginning, remember? We were the only people who refused to listen to that lawyer. And you helped solve the mystery behind that whole case. No one thanked you, though. I'm Really sorry about how things turned out. The other students wouldn't have treated you unfairly if it wasn't for me. If it means anything, I never thought to blame you for that. Since you showed me your blackmail, I should probably return the favor. I got Wolfgang's. Really?
Yeah.
It's kind of cryptic. Yeah, I have it on me. I pulled the envelope out of my pocket and handed it to Eva, who quickly opened it. It's a photo of his parents. The quote's on the back. What do you make of it? Oh, we didn't actually get to see what the photo of Desmond is, though.
Interesting.
This confirms it. I was right.
Huh?
What about what? Wolfgang being suspicious, duh. Again with the does.
What could it be?
Look how this message is written. It's obviously implying his dad did something bad. If Wolfgang takes after his dad, there must be a reason for that, right?
I see.
Yeah, but how are we supposed to discern what that reason is? It's possible Wolfgang picked up on his dad's bad habits, and that's what the blackmail was referring to. But we have no idea what his dad is like, do we?
Rage.
How annoying. Only people were smart enough to listen to me, and they wouldn't be stuck under such a suspicious guy's thumb. That's the thing, though. The reason they didn't listen was because she called herself the ultimate liar. Calling herself that only made people distrust her. At that point, I knew I had to finally speak my mind.
That's not it.
Why'd you do it?
Huh?
The ultimate liar thing, and lying to us about the watch is to hide it. You knew you were in a dangerous situation. Why would you draw so much negative attention to yourself like that? Don't you realize how much danger this has put you in? You know you can't run away this time. Give me an answer. She hesitated for a moment, then finally looked at me.
Because I felt powerless.
Powerless? Even before we knew we were in a killing game, my hands were already tied. I'd been kidnapped and abandoned somewhere. All these different things were happening at once, and I didn't know what to do.
It's not fair.
Being the ultimate mathlete in that kind of situation would just make me look weak, like it always has. If I wasn't smart about what I did, I'd never make it.
But most of all,
So, I lied about my title. I gave myself a talent that people would find intimidating. The title Ultimate Liar popped into my mind. It's a name I've always really connected with. So, that's who I became. She pretended to be the ultimate liar in order to feel more confident. For how it actually worked, I managed to compose myself during the investigation and the mock trial. Even after Tozo announced the killing game, I still had it in me to argue with Wolfgang. It finally felt like I wasn't going to be the one people walked over. But it all fell apart, and my true talent was revealed.
that's how it ended up this way.
There were so many questions running through my mind. Her talent didn't sound as impressive compared to the others, but did it really justify taking such an extreme measures? Did she really not see the harm in lying like that? I had no idea myself. No idea if she acted in self-defense or simply to feel superior. It all seemed so destructive. Everything about it, including the supposed solution, it was so self-destructive. Can an ultimate hate their own talent that much?
Listen to me.
Hey, don't tell anyone else about this. If Wolfgang or Winona find out, they're never going to leave me alone. Your secret is safe with me.
Okay.
From now on, though, we need to trust each other. Because otherwise, we're alone in this.
Thanks.
Okay. This girl was pretty confusing and clearly not conscious of her own safety, but she still trusted me. That much was clear when she showed me Desmond's blackmail. If this means we're allies now, I think I'm fine with that.
Well,
Should we go now? Hang on, there's still one more thing I want to ask. What is it?
Yeah.
Did you make any headway on that poster in the pharmacy? The poster with Tozu on it? Yeah. Have you figured out what it means?
No.
Well, not really.
Seriously?
What? Seriously? Sorry. Too much stuff has happened since then. And I forgot. That's okay. After having your true talent exposed, I can understand why your mind was on other things. Yeah.
Anyway.
In any case, when we have the time, we should take another look at it. Agreed? Agreed. Great. Eva went silent for a moment, twiddling a strand of hair between her fingers. Then, she did something I'd never seen her do before. She smiled. Yay. With our conversation having run its course, Eva and I began our trek back to the dining hall. Today might have opened up with a bang, but it seemed the thunderclouds were already starting to part. At least, that's what I thought at the time. Unbeknownst to me, an even greater storm was still on the horizon. Okay, I really hope that Eva isn't going to be dying this chapter. It'll be so annoying, because not only will that mean Pixie was wrong about Wolfgang being the first to die, but it also... Way too often in these Danganronpa games and fan games, it's always the person you bond with in Chapter 1 who dies in Chapter 1. And it gets so predictable. Like, Eva was throwing so many death flags there. Especially if that Tozu advertisement is the key to whatever murder happens later. Yeah, I really don't want Eva to die. I think it would be way too predictable. I want her to live. Inside the dining hall, chaos had erupted.
Dumbass!
Hand it over! Grace was screaming at Eloise, who stood cowering in the corner. I said hand it over!
Miss Madison!
Grace, please, you don't even know if she actually has it.
Ugh.
I've already ruled out the rest of you. Don't try to stop me.
Seriously?
What, you know whose blackmail we have? Not everyone's, but most people's. Jet has Toshiko's, Mark has Ingrid's.
Fail.
That doesn't sound like most people.
Hell no!
How are you so chill? She just revealed who you have. It's not like there's anything to hide. Ingrid's blackmail is that she uses some out-of-date cleaning supplies.
Honestly?
Hardly a revelation if you ask me.
That's enough.
Blackmail this, blackmail that. What does it matter when people are fighting?
Shut it!
That Fencer girl has been giving me the side eye ever since the blackmail was announced. There's no other explanation. Give it.
Whoa!
Hey, stop that.
Give me a moment.
It's okay. I've got it. Eloise reached inside her pocket and pulled out a crumpled envelope. Grace immediately snatched it out of her hands and ripped it open. I was right. This is mine.
Dumbass!
You better not have shown this to anyone. Grace stomped straight into the kitchen. She tore the envelope and the photo it contained to shreds, and then flushed everything down the sink. Wow. Eva, Damon, why were you two late?
Come again?
Is this an interrogation? We need to keep track of everyone to make sure they're not in any danger. Besides, you shouldn't be slinking off to strange corners of the building, especially with all the suspicion you're already under.
Gross.
We were just discussing the blackmail motive in private. That is what you told everyone to do, right? Yes, I did. Then there should be no problems. Pleased by Wolfgang's look of defeat, I redirected myself to the pantry. As I weighed up what to eat, ignoring the golfer girls still heaving over the sink nearby. The entrance doors flung open, and an energetic voice broke the silence.
Yo!
Hey guys! Slung over Cassidy's shoulder was a bright red carry bag. Following right behind her with a carry bag of his own.
That's a slipping and sliding.
Yo!
What you doing?
Huh? What's the matter? You all look super down in the dumps.
Shut up!
Just forget about it.
Okay.
If you say so. Cassidy walked over to the dining table and plopped the bag on top of it.
Hey!
What's with the bag?
Duh.
Nothing much, just, you know. She rummaged around in the bag and pulled out a cartridge. Slam Sisters Tournament! Printed on the cover in large bolded letters. Sublime Slam Sisters Extreme? What's that?
Check it out.
Only the best fighting game to ever grace our mortal fingertips. People didn't think much of it upon release. The developers even went bankrupt because of low sales. But it's known nowadays as a cult classic, and a physical copy can sell for thousands.
You get me?
Some works about unappreciated in their time, you know.
Not a chance.
But Cass and I aren't about to repeat the sins of the past. Finding the crystal skull of video games while it's a party, and what better way to party than to hold a Slam Sister tournament right here?
Oh, really?
You mean inside the dining hall?
You know me.
Don't worry about the technical stuff. What we haven't already stuffed into these duffel bags, Mark's gonna help us set up. Whatever. There's going to be a SSE tournament?
I must take note of this.
Where did you manage to find this video game? I don't remember cataloging anything like it.
Elementary, my dear.
Oh, it was inside my dorm. There's actually a lot of low-budget, low-profit games in there. This is the only multiplayer game, though.
Yep.
By the way, we're gonna need an even number of people attending this thing, so, you gotta bring a partner if you want to join.
Good to know.
A game tournament, eh? Don't see much issue with it. We could do with a little levity.
What if...
What's it happening, though? Tomorrow! Okay, what time? That, we haven't figured out.
Okay.
We want to be flexible. The more people, the better.
I see.
Any time is fine by me. Same. I've never heard of this game before, but since you're saying it's good...
Thinking.
What about in the morning? Huh?
You see?
When I was training my talent, I did most of my studying at 9 a.m. Brain is most active and ready to absorb information around that time.
So.
Not for me, though. I think this effect will help our video game skills. Our video game skills? A 9 a.m. tourney, huh? Wouldn't be the first time.
Yep.
Screw it, let's do 9 a.m. 1 hour after the morning announcement. Was Eva seriously interested in the tournament?
That's not.
Hey, can I say something? Isn't it a little much to be playing games in a situation like this? Shouldn't we be trying to escape? We tried already, didn't we? There's no escape anywhere, not even in that pharmacy.
It's for the best.
Think of it as a bonding event, Miss Turner. Within this killing game, creating new memories with our classmates is the most productive thing we can do.
I'm sure.
After all, if we don't trust each other, we will fall into chaos. I see. He's totally right there. Still, I'm not very comfortable with it. Admittedly, I'm also a little hesitant about attending. I'm not sure if I will have the time for it. You have nothing but time here! We have nothing to do! Except kill each other! Considering his new bunk buddy, it made sense why. Oh, right. Grace.
Sorry.
Same. I'm gonna be a little busy tomorrow.
No matter.
However, don't let my absence be a distraction. Enjoy your time together with all your heart. We will face the evils of the killing game together.
You can do it.
Right. Everyone, let's do our best.
Atta girl.
Agreed.
Yep.
Looks like you managed to spin out a little game into something meaningful. Invigorated by Wolfgang's words, the room descended into chatter about the tournament. With everyone preoccupied, I finally prepared breakfast and returned to my dorm. Cassidy and her lackey sure were taking it easy, organizing an entire game tournament, expecting it to be a bonding exercise, totally unaware that just a little earlier we were fighting over who had what blackmail. It would be funny if it weren't so frustrating. The rest of the day, I'll steer clear of the subject and avoid any partygoers. Who else was attending the tournament again? Okay, we got free time. And now I get to choose someone to hang out with. I'm hoping that in this recording session, we will get to see the first character death. I think what I'm gonna do is, oh, we've already talked to you this chapter, sorry. Yeah, Pixie absolutely, loves Diana. They're essentially the same person. Oh, my other favorite character, Ulysses, love you. Also, one thing I noticed is that, he called the place, where he works, Tsunakomika, is now called Virginia. It was the, what the native people called it before colonization. So I'm assuming this means Ulysses is Native American. What was the people there called? Oh, sorry, I let my mouse slip. Powhatan. So yeah, I guess he's Powhatan. Hey Kai, we already get enough screen time of you. You know what? I'm just gonna look at the map. Okay, Eva is in the storage. Honestly, Eva's pretty interesting. Grace is in her dorm. Honestly, Grace is pretty fun. So, let's go with Grace. And then, Grace!
Oi!
Oi, who is it?
Huh?
How do you know I was here? The gap between the door and the floor, soybean, it casts a shadow when you're standing in front of it. Now piss off! How the hell has she noticed that? Is she watching the bottom of the door for movement? Whatever, I had no intention of entering her room anyway. Okay, so she's not available at the moment. Alright, that's fair. You want some alone time? In the courtyard, we've got these people. We have Ingrid and Toshiko here. Desmond! Desmond! Hello! Hello, my boy. Oh, hey, Damon. I was actually hoping our paths would cross. There's something I wanted to ask you. Something he wants to ask me.
Okay.
And that is...
Any clue?
Are you going to the game tournaments tomorrow?
Eh?
No. Why?
Don't worry about it.
Just curious. I see.
Anyway.
Are you going?
Just saying.
Nah, I'm not really into video games, unfortunately. But I think it's cool to see everyone working together on a big event like this. Why did bother asking me if he's not going?
I see.
So, you don't like video games? That's surprising. Is it? Yeah, you seem like the type who would.
Totally.
Well, I did play some stuff as a kid, if that's what you mean. Dungeon crawlers and RPGs. Oh man, and that one game where you build theme parks. What was it called again? Roller coaster. Roller coaster. Despite his best efforts, Desmond could not remember the name of the video game he was thinking of. Would you like to give Desmond a present? Yes, I would like to do that. Okay, so one thought I had about Wolfgang's opinion of Mr. Cuddler. Okay, this is going to sound like a wild theory. But first I need to go back to one of Tozu's monologues where he talked about his love of ships, and he and his friend made some ships together, but I'm guessing that his friend's ship was better. So there was a bit of competitiveness there, and I wondered if that was not about ships, but actually about killing games. I wonder if Tozu was friends with Junko and Oshima. And there might be a bit of rivalry between them, so a bit of disdain for bears. Well, with Monokuma being the mascot of the Danganronpa games. Another thing I want to talk about is Pixie pointed out before during the Prologue's class trial that when you looked at Wolfgang at a specific angle, he'd appear to have devil horns because of the design on the door behind him. But if you looked at him from another angle, actually, before I point that out, I'm I'll remind you. Tozu has ram horns, but one of them is missing. He's missing the horn on his right side of his head. And when looking at one point in the prologue of the class trial, you see Wolfgang at an angle where, thanks to the design on the door, he appears to have one ram horn on the right side of his head. So that, to me, feels like a hint that Wolfgang and Tozu are involved together, and I think Wolfgang is part of the mastermind. Therefore, he's also rivals with Monokuma and Junko Enoshima, and that's why he's the only one who doesn't like bears. Anyway. So cool. Everyone hates this but Toshiko. And, like, we got 4 people who are neutral. That's funny. But we need something for Desmond. Desmond. First, okay, Desmond's here. He likes the UV flashlight, so let's give him that.
Are you for real?
You sure you want me to have this? This isn't the kind of thing you come by often. Okay, I'll take it. Desmond liked your present.
Any clue?
Hey, is it cool if I ask you a few questions?
Really?
I'm not about to sit here and play 20 questions with you.
Believe me.
Hold on, hear me out. It helps the both of us to get to know each other better. You can even ask me 20 questions to balance things out. I'm like an open book. An open book, huh?
Okay.
Fine, but I'll only answer one question.
Right.
Sure, sounds good to me. Next time, though, can we try for 2?
Seriously?
The heck are you so curious about? I just want to know the sorts of people I'm living with. It makes it sound like we're sharing a property and not trapped together in a demented killing game.
Don't worry about it.
Anyway, I'll cut to the chase. My question is, what do you do in your spare time? My spare time?
That's...
As in, within the killing game, or... No, I mean, outside of this whole freak situation. Like, say you just got done with class or something. What do?
I see.
I'd study. You must have misheard. No, I heard what you said. So, you study in your spare time.
It's simple.
I have to keep my mind sharp.
Nice.
Hey, I can respect the dedication. I was expecting him to say something a lot more judgmental.
Anyway.
What about you? Me? I don't do much. I just train.
Just saying.
I mostly try to keep my cardio up, so I tend to do laps everywhere. Or, if I'm really into it, I'll do some good exercise. Considering there's not many big open spaces around here, I've been going a bit stir-crazy. Well, at least you have this courtyard to keep you entertained.
Yeah,
True, yeah. Although it's pretty small compared to my place back home. It would be great if the fake sky didn't remind me I'm confined inside a building, too.
Fair.
gotta stay one step ahead.
Besides, I don't really do this stuff for entertainment. It's more of a disciplinary thing. If I let my mind go soft, the rest of me will go with it.
Yep.
In a way, I guess we're kind of similar, huh?
Ugh.
Similar. You're training your body. I'm absorbing information. Isn't studying basically training your mind?
Are you
Got you
for
there.
real?
Hey, did I just win a debate against the ultimate debater?
That's not it.
There was no debate. About how we spend our free time? I mean, our conversation was structured nothing like a debate.
I got an idea.
Well, how about you and I do an actual debate right now? I'm fine, thanks.
Totally.
I figured you'd say that. He's pretty jovial, all things considered, but he's nothing like me. He's the ultimate marksman, and I'm the ultimate debater. We live in two entirely different worlds. Hopefully he doesn't keep trying to convince me otherwise. Yay! That was a nice interaction. He's a chill guy, I like him. I like the way he respects the differences between himself and Damon. The way Damon spends his time is unusual to him, but he doesn't mind it. I like a guy with that attitude. I still have a little bit of time left. What should I do? Okay. Ooh. So this point is just Desmond and Toshiko in the courtyard. Tree room. Winona is pretty interesting. I'll see if there's anyone else. Well, yes. Oh. Can I speak to Grace now? She's still in her dorm, so I doubt it, but I'm just gonna check anyway. Hey. Grace. Piss off! Don't even think about stepping inside! Yeah, that's gonna be a no. Oh, I like Eva. So let's go with her. Eva Tsunaka.
Hello?
Eva, what are you doing? What? I'm just standing here. So she is.
Anyway.
So, what's your dorm room like?
Gross.
Bleh. The bed is okay, but the rest of the room is just mean.
Eh?
Mean. I've got an opisometer, but I don't have a map. And I have an ellipsograph, but I don't have anything to draw a circle on. I have a bunch of mathematical instruments, but none of the things they're meant to be used for.
How humiliating.
That room is definitely making fun of me. Making fun of her by giving her useless math supplies? Sounds more like whoever decorated her dorm simply chose random things which reminded them of her talent. That seems to be how they decorated mine, at least. Apart from its superficial collection of math supplies and kind of comfy dark purple carpet, I ultimately learnt very little about Eva's dorm. Would you like to give Eva a present? Yeah. Okay. What shall we give her? Let's just find her icon. Where is she? Okay, there she is. Okay. I want to give her something I haven't given her. The masquerade mask. Yeah.
Thanks.
You're a nice person, Damon. Eva loved your present. Aww. Why is she sad? Eva stood there silently, a depressed look on her face. It's interesting. What is? When I first imagined meeting new Ultimates at Eden's Garden Academy, I expected them to wear their titles with pride. But for you, that can be further from the truth. Doesn't fit well.
Eh?
What do you mean? My gender. I mean my ultimate talent. Nothing about it fits. If you throw away the ultimate part, you're left with a corny term which barely defines what I actually do. And that is...
You see?
Well, general math, but more than that. Science, literature, aerospace engineering textbooks. All of these things which are leagues above trivial math competitions.
Gah.
Trophies I win relate to math in particular, yeah, but there's no depth to the word mathlete. It doesn't cover most of what I do.
That's...
Hold on. Science and literature. You're knowledgeable in those fields?
Well?
Well, I'm not really well known for my achievements in those areas, but I do consider myself a bit of an expert regardless.
So...
I'm like a jack of all trades.
I see.
Aha.
However...
It's not as if anyone really sees me that way, though. Earlier this year, I wrote a whole paper on an obscure subgenre of Western speculative fiction. I spent weeks on it, expecting it to receive a lot of attention from literary critics.
Where?
But when I published it, no one cared, even though I was an ultimate.
Right.
Well, your talent isn't really related to writing. You mentioned science too. I guess that didn't go over well either.
No.
None of it went anywhere. I could write a research paper on the theoretical possibility of light speed travel, but no one would care
I see.
because you aren't a scientist.
Correct.
Exactly.
Can't you see?
Do you see what I mean about my title being ill-defined? I've been forced into this little box. No one cares about anything I do unless it involves high school math competitions. It's like I'm completely invisible to them. I suppose that would be frustrating, yeah. I guess having less scrutiny does help with one thing, though. No one pays attention to the skeletons in your closet.
It's the truth.
Sometimes, even literal skeletons.
Eh?
Really?
No.
No, I'm lying.
Interesting.
You're a lot more gullible than I took you for.
That's not it.
To be fair, you did fool everyone with your cover-up talent. That's true, I guess. I can't blame you all for buying after it.
Really?
Is that another joke?
Not sure.
Perhaps. This girl is weird. I guess living in the shadow of your own ultimate title does that to you. That was cool. Yeah. That was really revealing. How much about that skeletons in the closet thing was actually true, though? How much was a joke? The hours came and went until eventually, I set off for Kai's dorm as had become routine. Little did I know, a certain someone was waiting in the hallway.
Oh.
Oh, Damon! The moment I turned the corner, the pink-haired girl bounded over to me. Hiya!
Hello?
Do you need something? How should I put this? How are you? I can feel Pixie responding somehow.
Huh?
Huh? Sorry. I realize everyone's been acting tense around you and Eva, so I wanted to say hi and check that you're okay.
I see.
Diana's a good girl. She doesn't want any hostility in this group. She just wants things to be peaceful. She's the peacemaker. Yay, that's good. But one thing. Yeah? Eva seemed pretty down in the dumps lately, and I feel really bad. Has she told you anything? Because you two seem close, and she hasn't opened up to me yet. I was hoping to get a better read on her feelings, you know? It's a bit awkward seeing her so solemn and not being able to say anything. No, she hasn't mentioned anything. Oh, okay. Well, in any case, if you ever need someone to talk to, just come find me, alright? Sweet dreams! Diana returned to the room she and Eva were sharing. Is she really that concerned for my feelings? Well, I wouldn't put it past her. A part of me had to wonder. Could it be possible she was trying to pry information out of me? It's totally possible. Sorry, Pixie, but you can't trust anyone, not even the pretty girls.
It is now 8 p.m. Nighttime is officially upon us. Please return to your dorm rooms and prepare for a good night's sleep. Or don't. I'm not your parent. Just remember, tonight could be the night which changes your life forever. Whether that's for better or worse is for you to find out.
It's already pretty shit in here, Tozu, thanks.
Good night.
Lost in my thoughts, I walked the rest of the way to Kai's room. What I'm getting at is just because Diana has good actions doesn't mean that her intentions are good. Like, just like Wolfgang, what Wolfgang's doing. Like, he is doing some good things in the group, but we question his ulterior motives. So it's totally possible that Diana might have ulterior motives as well. Or maybe she's just completely normal. Damon, hey, are you excited for the tournament tomorrow?
That's not important.
Not really, I'm planning to just skip it entirely. I've never played those types of games anyway.
Man.
Seriously? Never? You're so boring. It's not like it was my choice.
What if...
Well, since you've never played a fighting game before, that's all the more reason to try now, right?
Damon!
Come on, you gotta come to the tournament! He's been oddly persistent about this. Fine, I'll go. But in return,
It's simple.
I get to share the bed.
Uh...
Bed? Ouch, you drive a hard bargain.
Whatever.
Alright, deal. Just don't do anything weird, okay? Wouldn't dream of it. If it meant no longer sleeping on the sofa, then I could handle whatever tomorrow had in store. Kai, though, his excitement almost made me feel bad. After all, no matter how many parties you throw or how many people you try to befriend, it won't bring you any closer to escaping the killing game. If anything, it's the perfect opportunity for a would-be murderer to earn people's trust. This game tournament wasn't a bonding experience. It was the illusion of one. And the other students had fallen for it, hook, line, and sinker. It's also a distraction for the other students so that you can actually have a murder happen while something else is going on. Also, I'm just gonna make a headcanon right now. Shush, shut up, Tozu. One headcanon I have, that weird glitch where we had a black screen at the beginning of the video, I'm just going to say that was Damon leaving his sleep mask on. He only took it off when he left the room. Anyway, tell
Here
you...
I was in physics class, trying to create a thermometer out of a banana and a stick.
Wow, good luck with that.
When suddenly, I had an epiphany. What if this device we created was also a compass? The professor told me I performed the same experiment last week. I got no credit for the assignment and failed the class.
Oh, poor you.
But you know what? I realized a lot of things about bananas and sticks that day.
They don't make compasses or thermometers.
Like how if you use the stick as a fuse, you can make a makeshift explosive. Needless to say, my logical fallacies were made apparent the moment I woke up. But that won't stop me. I will create my Swiss Army banana someday, and it will be all the rage.
That's so silly. Psst. Hey, Demon. Oh. Wake up. Oh. Kai was leaning over the bed, jostling my shoulder. It's 8:30 a.m. We slept through the morning announcement. He frantically pointed to the clock in the room. Although my vision was still blurry from sleep, I could make out the time. 8:30.
What now?
And?
Hell no!
And today's the day of the game tournament, you realize. We need to get there before it starts. Right, the game tournament. I agreed to go with them, didn't I? When does the tournament start again? 9 a.m.? Yeah, 9 a.m. Kai scrambled out of the bed and over to a nearby clothing rack. He tossed the jumper he was currently wearing onto the floor and yanked an identical-looking jumper off the rack.
Dude, no!
Come on and get up already! Damn, I wish we could have seen that. Normally I tell him to go away, but... Alright, fine. A deal was a deal. With an impatient-looking Kai in my peripheral, I began to slowly get up. Can you move any faster? I'll just wait for you in the dining hall. I'm already done getting changed anyway. Plus, watching you is starting to feel weird. Now what's that supposed to mean? Okay, I think I look presentable. It's not like people who attend game tournaments are the type to care about appearances, but whatever. I need to find Kai. He should be hanging around in the dining hall. We're never going to get a chance to examine that calendar, are we? We missed our only opportunity, I guess. Oh my god, they put up a shitty banner.
Eh?
Top of the morning to you.
Bargain bin right on time. We've almost finished setting up. Sorry, setting up. The original furniture had been stacked and pushed to the walls, making for a totally unexpected scene. Sofas arranged around a massive TV, an impressive-looking DJ pad flashing colorful patterns, and loudspeakers almost everywhere I looked. When Jed mentioned equipment, I imagined a handheld console, something tiny that could be won from the gachapon. anything but this. Impressed, are you? Where did you find this stuff? Where do you think? Mark's bro cave? There's dorm?
It's nothing.
Yeah. The hell? Did I also include the TV?
Yo!
If you think that's cool, you should check out my room. It's got a whole arcade machine. What's an arcade machine to a race car bed? I didn't read the bed part, so I thought, how are you gonna use a race car in a place like this? You can't even get it out the door. Does he just have a whole race track attached to his dorm? And yeah, perhaps even more curious than the equipment was her.
Hi.
Here for breakfast, Eva?
Hey!
We've already had it.
Huh?
We?
Yep.
Obviously, us tournament hosts. Eva helped the guys and I set everything up. For her contribution, she has been bestowed the title
Check
of
it out.
Honorary Host.
That's...
Really?
Correct.
It looked like they needed an extra pair of hands. So she was interested in the tournament after all. Hey, what's that in your hand? This? I won it from the gachapon in the pharmacy a couple days ago. It's some niche gaming console, I think.
Eh?
There are other consoles besides the one Cassidy has.
Yep.
Sure are. I poked Tozu about it before using the gachapon. Didn't want to gamble for something which doesn't exist. After a few days, he got fed up and confirmed that multiple consoles were up for grabs.
You see?
Since I wasn't planning to take part in the tournament, I just took it with me. Playing a game on my own is more my style. So you're not participating? Why come to the tournament then? Well, it's not easy to find other fans of Sublime Slam Sisters. Even though it can be considered a cult classic, lots of people in the gaming sphere will judge you if you say you like it.
So hackneyed.
Contrarians, a lot of them. They just don't want to admit the quadruple roll kick attack originated from an indie title. Yeah, and the upper kangaroo punch. And the downward spiral attack. And the slinker special attack. And the 7-time jump wallop. And the jackal maneuver rule.
Damon!
Oh, that reminds me. Bargain bin. Since you're here, let me explain the rules of the tournament.
You think?
I never said I was going to play.
Really?
Why'd Kai write your name on the whiteboard?
Huh?
Huh? Uh-oh. Cassidy pointed to the whiteboard a little ways off from where we were standing.
The hell?
What the? A 3-way bracket system had been drawn on the board with a marker. My eyes immediately darted to the leftmost bracket where I had been slated to compete against Kai. Sorry. Cassidy said you had to bring a partner, so, damn it. So that's why he was begging me to attend.
Hey.
Can't I just be a spectator? Well, Cassidy and Jetta already matched, and Jean said he was going to attend, so I want to play against him first. This freaking guy.
Very funny.
Don't look at me like that. If you pull out now, bed privileges are over.
Ugh.
That wasn't part of the agreement.
I've got something to say.
Well, consider this an amendment. My room, my rules. Knowing what's at stake, it's better not to argue the technicalities with him. Fine. I'll play. Alright, this will be awesome. Since you've never played a fighting game before, I can show you the ropes. Just give me a sec to set things up.
Sick and twisted.
Wow, he just used housing to coerce you into an unfavorable position. I wonder if Kai leases out apartments as a side hustle. Fucking landlord. Kai said something yesterday about not recognizing Cassidy's game, so it will probably take him a while to set it up. What should I do while I wait? What does the game want us to do? Okay, talk to everyone, I guess. Jet had wandered over to the stacks of chairs. Ooh-wee, my quads are aching. Does shifting furniture count as a workout? Sort of, right? Guess he's just as lost in thought. Mark, we haven't heard from you much. There's a game sphere, I guess, and it's got doodles on it. To the right, over there. Marcus leaned over his equipment, fiddling with the various controls.
That's...
All this stuff is turned on, yeah? Shouldn't music be playing? The volume's turned down on purpose. I'm just making sure everything works.
Seriously?
How will you know it's working if you can't hear anything? Glaring at me from under his beanie, Mark reached for a sound dial and rotated it. On cue, the speakers on either side of us began playing music.
Huh?
Muttering something to himself, the boy returned to fiddling with the controls. Seemed this conversation was over. Oh, we haven't had breakfast, so... Turns out this kitchen really was made for us. Okay, never mind, I guess that isn't what the game wanted us to do. Eva! Friend!
Where?
Eva was staring intensely at the console in her hands.
Hello?
Having fun there? Can't talk. Must finish the level.
Hi.
Hey,
Seriously?
I know you can hear me, Eva.
Hey.
Eva! Don't play obtuse, I can tell you're ignoring me. I am not... Following suit, she immediately turned her attention back to the console. Jesus, girl. As a solution, I not so gently tap her hand, pulling her gaze upwards. What? Since when are you so passionate about video games?
Deal with it.
It's a secret talent of mine.
You think?
A secret talent that you don't want to exploit in a gaming competition? Unable to think of a comeback, Eva simply puffed out her cheeks and stared at me with a pout.
Where?
If I partake in conversation, will you leave me alone? That's an elegant way to get me to shut up.
No.
It's not that. No, what? Not that I want you to shut up.
Right.
So you do want to have a conversation. That was easier than I expected.
However,
You can't count this as a win. This is simply a coincidence. A coincidence, huh? I just happen to have something important to tell you. Something really, really, really important. Uh-huh.
listen to me.
Yeah. It has the power to disrupt the world as we know it.
That's...
Okay.
I'm talking.
Are you sure you can handle this knowledge? You don't need to give it a proverbial drum roll. Fine. I used to eat lunch in the bathrooms. Was this another one of her attempts at a joke? I'm being serious. Like, in the stalls?
Super gross.
And my only object of companionship, the only thing keeping me sane from those disgusting toilets, was a portable gaming device. I found it at a thrift store. It made my lunches better. You can say you like video games, Eva. I don't need a tragic backstory.
Not interested.
That's embarrassing. More embarrassing than lying about being the ultimate liar or eating lunch on toilets? Jeez, I'm just kidding.
Correct.
Yeah, I know. It was kind of funny. I chuckled.
Seriously?
No, you didn't?
It's the truth.
Telepathically. I wouldn't chuckle out loud. What kind of powerless fool do you think I am?
Right.
Right, sorry. I chuckled silently to my headmates. They heard it. The way she was playing into the theatrics, it was sort of, in some bizarre way, endearing. And you never know.
Thanks.
Maybe I'll change my mind and play in the tournament later. It pains me to say it, but smiling is a good look on her.
Hey!
You look a little antsy, afraid you're gonna lose.
Right.
No, it's only a video game.
Yep.
Right, I get the vibe you're putting down. On the surface, aloof and uncaring, but secretly, the thrill of the game courses through your veins. Anyway, I have a question for you.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How did Eva know what time you were going to set up the tournament?
Okay.
Eva, she asked me about it after breakfast yesterday. I see.
Jeez.
I'm surprised she's so involved. Is it really that surprising? Well, maybe she wants to help out because she no longer has to play pretend, you know?
Yep.
That, or she's just a big nerd. They pretend. Since the title of Ultimate Liar was itself a lie, then the coldness which accompanied it. Could Cassidy be implying that was also a lie? Okay, what does this thing want us to do? Okay, we can just barely select the whiteboard. There were some names on here that I hadn't paid attention to the first time. Jean's name is written down, but he hadn't been paired with anyone.
Over here!
Damon, over here! Kai waved me over to his spot in front of the TV, which now displayed a colourful level select screen. Come on, everything's set up! He handed me a second controller and patted the floor next to him. Do you know how to use a controller?
Yeah.
It's been a while since I last touched one, but I'll get the hang of it. Surprising. I was getting the vibe you were, like, the bookish type. The kind who refuses to even touch a screen. But hey, it's good you've used a controller before. That's better than, nothing. Sure. What's wrong with the glare? I'm not judging.
Anyway.
Can you just show me how to play?
Hey!
Oh, right. The game. Okay, so after I started it up, I played a few rounds to get a feel for the controls. Combos in this game get pretty complicated, which might not sound great, but the base control mappings are actually really simple. Kai spent the next few minutes giving me a rundown of the game's controls. I picked it up faster than I expected, but still rougher than I would have liked. Once he was done, we began our practice rounds, and we kept at them until the final tournament attendees arrived.
How we feeling?
Would you look at this? Early morning merrymaking, just how I like it. Oh, it's so loud in here. Can somebody turn down the music?
Not a chance.
No dice. If those ears aren't ringing like a fire alarm, can you even call it a party?
Soybean.
No, you call it tinnitus. Speaking of music, hey Mark, do you use a stage name or something? Your songs are really catchy. I don't know if it's vibes or what, but they remind me of this guy called... Did I say something wrong? Oh, you also just reminded me. Before we start, Mark wants me to pass on a message to you guys. That being, this is what he said to me. As much as I don't want to be here, I've agreed to provide my services under 2 conditions. 1, I maintain full say over what music I play. And 2, no one can discuss my songs or my musical abilities in any way, shape, or form.
But
I was just complimenting him. Yes, that includes compliments.
hell no!
Seriously?
Seriously?
How does that make any sense?
Nope.
We can argue about the logic later. For now, just go along with it.
Come on.
Who cares about all that? Let's quit the small talk and start already.
Roger that.
Eager and raring to go. That's what I'm talking about. Speak for yourself. I'm only here because that ship captain wouldn't leave me alone.
Huh?
That's odd. From what I remember, it was the other way around.
Shut it.
Shut it!
Whatever.
She already said that as a voice line. Jeez, 5 seconds in and they're already off on the wrong foot. Hi. Since John and Grace are together, Cassidy walked over to the whiteboard and scribbled Grace's name next to John's. Hey, I matched with him.
Duh.
There's a reason I wanted an even number of people. Let me explain the ground rules. They're simple. Each match is going to be the best out of 3. Take a look at this board to see who you're going to be up against. Well, up first, Damon. Remember what I taught you. May the best man win.
That's pretty cool.
Good luck, Damon.
Yep.
You feel it as well, don't you? A tightness in your chest that just wants to burst out. We're on the verge of a battle. A clash for glory, honor, and incessant bragging rights.
Right.
It's the long-awaited, ultra-exclusive Slam Sisters Tournament! With a roar, the tournament began.
Bro, Kai, you're a natural.
Whoa, Damon, watch out!
I can't focus if you're yelling in my ear.
Now this feels like home.
You play video games?
Not so much me, but my men. Ha! During break, they'll flock like seagulls to my ship's arcade.
Oh my god, they have an arcade.
On a ship?
Awesome.
Man, I'm jealous.
That's so cool. Despite the overwhelming mix of voices and music, my attention remained concentrated on the screen. If I can time this next attack right. Whoosh. Crap! Just when I thought I was advancing on Kai, she caught me in a trap.
Haha, too slow!
In tandem with my slip-up, the music took on a more frantic tone. Damn it! There's only one move which could save me now. Taking a deep breath, I steadied my grip on the controller and pushed both joysticks as hard as I could. Huh? All of a sudden, the world around me turned pitch black. What? Why is everything black? Well, what's happening? Guys, can you hear me? Ouch! Who stepped on my foot? The panicked clamor of the people around me snapped me out of my stupor. Is this a... are we in a blackout? What? A blackout? Right now? Don't we usually just wait for the power to return? Or was there something else before that? Crap, I scored a whole protocol for this! Even if we knew what to do in a normal blackout, it wouldn't help here. Inside this abnormal building where everything was sealed off, we were basically blind. Should we look for the others? How are we gonna do that? I can't see 3 inches in front of me! Can't we just wait for someone to find us instead? Screw that! Somebody look for a torch already and... Hold on a sec. I got an idea. Huh? Before I could even register what it was he said, a light appeared in front of me. Hovering there, casting a very faint glow, the hologram from the trinket. Immediately, the rest of us activated our own trinkets. With all 8 trinkets activated, we could finally see each other in the dark.
Yo!
Great idea, John!
Let's rock and roll!
Right on, you're a lifesaver!
Ha
A captain needs to keep a steady mind during inclement weather.
But
It's great we have a light source and all, but why hasn't the power returned yet? You'd think the goat guy would have done something by now.
That's...
You know what? Let me check something. Huh? I ran over to the corner of the room and knelt beside the vent. Bringing my ear to the grates, I listened for a certain noise.
I see.
The humming. It stopped. Eva, quick, come here and take a listen.
Hello.
I'm here.
Am I hearing you right?
Why do you need Eva? Do you remember when I said I woke up on an underground floor? Darling old people, you were in this building before. Tell us what's going on. Yeah, why didn't you mention this other girl? The hell? I never even saw her. Huh, you were there too, Bargain Bin? Don't even... There's a floor below us. That's where I woke up.
Focus.
I'm not sure that really needed the flashback. Eva was with me. The two of us woke up in a boiler room, which also happens to be on the other side of this vent. The room had a huge generator. If you pressed your ear up to this vent like I just did, there's no way you wouldn't hear it. But for some reason, there's nothing.
I see.
I see the problem. There's no sound, the generator must be turned off.
Eh?
Is that why a power outage happened?
hell no!
So it's kaput? How are we gonna get power back now?
Well,
Well, there is one thing we could try. Huh?
you see.
Apart from the boiler room, the underground floor also has 4 storage closets. I remember one of them containing something that looked a lot like a generator.
Elementary, my dear.
Ah, a spare generator in case the first one breaks.
Thinking.
If we somehow turn it on, we might get the power back. You want to go down in the dark? Shouldn't we just wait for Tozu to turn the power back on?
No.
No, I have a bad feeling about this. I think we should turn on the power as soon as possible, instead of waiting for Tozu to do it. But what if we get lost in the dark?
Take a breather.
Let's just form a daisy chain with our arms. There's no way we'll lose each other then, eh?
Ooh.
Ooh, smart. Since Damon and Eva have been down there before, they can lead. Yeah, okay. The 8 of us linked arms and formed a chain. Once everyone was ready, we made our way out to the dining hall and down to the underground floor. Wouldn't Eva's little game console also have lights coming from it? And the near pitch... This is creepy. In the near-pitch blackness, the hallway looked so much larger and longer than I remembered. Exploring the place with the light had been unnerving enough, but this made all that seem like a walk in the park. It's so creepy down here. There's 4 rooms, right? Who's checking what again?
Bleh.
Well, since this is a group of 8, we could explore in pairs. Pairs again?
This sucks.
Okay, that's really what we're doing. Kai shot me a nervous glance, and I knew then and there he had made his decision. Fine.
Yep.
Jet's gonna come with me. Yeah? But then Broski won't have...
Duh.
He can go to Jean. Them swashbuckler types love a good challenge, don't they? You know me well. How about it, Mark? Up for a little adventure?
Just ignore me.
Just make it quick.
I see.
So I'm stuck with the mathlete, am I? Maybe if we find the generator, you can use your real talent for once. Let's check out the closet on the right down there and get this over with.
Stupid.
The pairwork and math competitions have literally 0 overlap.
Just follow me.
Come on, Jet. Let's investigate the closet opposite theirs.
Oh boy.
Sure, sounds slick.
I see.
Seems the closets in the back are covered.
Are we ready?
With the 2 in front, Mark and I will take the left. Damon and Kai, you enter the right. This place sucks, man. Why do we have to be fixing stuff? It's like a murderer's basement down here. Didn't seem like Kai had any intention of entering first. Whatever, I'll open the door. This is creepy. Right, let's search this place. Kai and I gave the closet a quick rundown. Something as large as a generator would have stood out even in the dark, but we couldn't find anything of the sort.
Man,
unlucky. All that work for nothing. What's the plan now? Do we just, go back outside?
I know.
I want to see what Grace and Eva were doing next door. Okay. As Kai shuffled up behind me, I turned to grasp the handle of the door and... Huh? Suddenly, frantic footsteps echoed from the hallway outside. Did someone just run past this room? It sounded a lot like it. Did another group make a discovery? Why run past us, though? This didn't sit right with me. I need to see what's going on. There's no one here. Are the others still searching their closets? If they found something, I don't know why they'd run off without telling us first.
No.
If it was one of them, we should have heard a door opening. Yeah. Maybe we could peek inside one of the closets? Just to make sure, you know? Hello? Damon? I couldn't focus on anything he was saying. My attention was concentrated entirely on that place. Those footsteps sound like they came from the boiler room. Hold on, I don't... Hey, what are you doing? His words were barely comprehensible. I couldn't hear anything. I couldn't even think. All my brain could register was the tightening in my chest. It's time. Suddenly, my legs began moving forward. It's like my body was possessed, under the control of something completely ambivalent to reason. My heart was puppeting my every move. It brought me to the door, told my hand to turn the knob. And then, I was inside.
Dude, no!
Dude, you're seriously freaking me out. This isn't okay, you know. Why did you come here? Come on, say something already. I couldn't make out anything in the dark. The boiler room seemed completely still and completely silent, just like it had been the previous time I was here. Except, unlike last time, this silence wasn't the peaceful silence of a long-abandoned place. Rather, it felt like the entire world was holding its breath. Damn it! Why can't you just say something? Why can't somebody just...
Game over, man! Game over!
Why can't someone just fix this blackout? Huh? All of a sudden, light appeared. A single ray of light in the back of the room projected by a vent on the wall. It was too dim to completely snuff out the darkness, but it was still enough. Enough for me to see what was laying at my feet. Okay, who is it? We knew it! Oh my gosh. Did he get electrocuted? Wolfgang Akire lurched over the boiler room platform. Pixie was right. Completely still, completely silent. This ultimate lawyer, unmistakably dead. Oh my gosh. Kai's scream rang loud. Kai's scream rang loud and clear in my ears. I could hear everything. All the fear and anxiety from the past 5 days joined in a chorus of terror. Before I knew it, I was yelling too. No! I can't look at it! My arms, my legs, there was no weight in them anymore. Only pins and needles pricking every inch of my skin. What do I do? What am I supposed to do?
A body has been discovered. All students must proceed to the boiler room on the underground floor immediately. Time will be allotted for all participants to investigate the murder. And afterwards, the real class trial will begin. Good luck, everybody!
We found a body! Deceit! In capital letters. The real class trial?
Oh, shit!
Oh shit! This can't be for real! There's no way! There's no way! With a wail, Kai booked it out of the room. I knew it was inevitable. I knew we'd chosen this path when we started denying the reality of the killing game. But seeing Wolfgang displayed the way he was, his face contorted into a look of terror, it made everyone's naivete all the more worse. And what did this mean for his blackmail? Like father, like son, beneath a sheep's skin hides a wolfish mind. I'll never know what that blackmail meant. This is the toughest loss of them all. Maybe if I had just bit the bullet and confronted Wolfgang about it. Damon! Are you okay? I heard the announcement. Ah! Is that Wolfgang? Kai was right! The tournament attendees burst through the door, tailed by a stumbling Kai. I really didn't want to believe it.
Yeah!
Why the heck would I lie? Are we 100% sure he's dead? I don't see any wounds. Maybe he's still breathing.
Good morning.
Oh no, he's very much dead.
Son of a
He does this every time. You! This has gotta be an accident, right?
Why the long face?
Why do you ask? Well, if the death wasn't intentional, it could be treated like manslaughter or something, and not need a trial.
Rubbish.
Intentional or not, the killer's hands are still dirty with blood, no? As far as I'm concerned, murder is murder, be it third-degree murder, manslaughter, or anything in between.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, if Wolfgang's death was indeed an accident and the killer bore no ill intent, don't you find it rather strange they haven't come forward and confessed?
Damn it!
Then tell us! Tell us who did this!
Who? Me?
Me? Tell you, the killer. Where's the fun in a mystery you already know the answer to? I'll keep my lips sealed, thank you very much.
Hold on.
So, there's definitely a killer.
on.
Downstairs already. Aren't you a quick-footed bunch?
This is...
Holy shit!
Nonsense!
A cacophony of wails filled my ears, hailing the arrival of the remaining students. It was almost instantaneous how quickly the color drained from everyone's faces. They'd entered the room completely bright red, having clearly made a desperate sprint to the boiler room. But now they looked as lifeless as the man laying in front of them. What happened here? Damon and me, we just found him like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sight to behold, I'm sure. Your beloved classmate who was once so lively now splayed dead in front of you.
Well done.
To think I didn't even have to lift a finger after the blackmail. What are the odds? How could you?
Who? Me?
How could I? You tickle me, Eloise. You must remember, this is a killing game between students. Unless the rules state otherwise, a student can only be murdered by another student.
Blood is
The
rushing.
undeniable truth is that one of you killed Wolfgang. One of you killed Wolfgang. That's right. A person we've been living with, who I've spoken to before. That person is in this room right now, staring at their own crime scene. So, are we going to completely disregard the fact that you showed each of us another person's blackmail? I was simply pushing you all in the right direction. Do not take it personally.
Wolfgang, you're so nice to everyone. But someone... why would someone do this?
Well, if it is any consolation, I have a gift prepared. A gift?
Plot twist.
Behold, the Tozu tablet. The second Tozu tablet, to be more precise. You even named the tablet after yourself. It's always been called this, you just didn't know it until now.
Moving on.
Anyway, I trust you will remember how this tablet operates, yes? If not, allow me to briefly run you through it again. This tablet contains a summary of the crime scene. Excuse me, I burped. Certain special details, like the victim's time of death, have been oh so thoughtfully provided for you.
Mm-hmm.
Go on, take a look. The victim is Wolfgang Akide, the ultimate lawyer. He was discovered in the boiler room on the underground floor. He is kneeling in the water, and his upper body is slumped over the concrete platform. Estimated time of death is approximately 9:35 a.m. So, during the blackout?
No.
Or did it cause the blackout? This is different from the first tablet we got. No, I'm quite confident you're holding the same brand of tablet. Look, the shape and size are identical. I mean,
That's-
why is there information missing from this tablet? The cause of death. When we investigated the dummy's murder, the tablet explicitly said she died from blood loss. But this tablet, it doesn't list Wolfgang's cause of death anywhere.
Rubbish.
Of course, saying otherwise would make things too easy.
No.
Come again.
Mm-hmm.
You see, the tablet's information has been divulged in such a way that both the killer and the spotless have equal chance of success. Huh? What does that mean?
Moving on.
Nope, that's all you're getting from me. Tally-ho!
No.
Hey, wait! Damn it, he's already out of here! How nimble was this guy?
Why?
He's like a ghost. Mate, what too easy? Solving Wolfgang's death?
This looks
No
bad.
way. Is he saying the cause of death is part of the mystery? Fuck this! Who cares?
You're crazy!
I'm not investigating shit! Keep me out of this!
Don't look at me.
I don't want to be here. I don't want to keep looking at him.
No, just no.
You have to be insane to think I'm touching a dead body. One by one, multiple students made their way to the door. It was then that she finally spoke.
No.
Stop! Although she didn't yell, there was an overwhelming intensity to her voice. The same kind that caught everyone's attention back in the trial room. Immediately, the runaways froze.
Yeah!
What do you want? You all remember the rules, don't you? If we don't solve Wolfgang's murder and uncover the killer,
Can't you see?
then we are going to die. Our feelings don't matter in this killing game. They never did. All that matters right now is finding the truth.
Don't test me.
Rich coming from you.
Bad news.
Maybe it is, but that doesn't mean she's wrong. If we accuse an innocent person, everyone except the killer will be executed. That's what Tozu said, and that's what was reiterated by our
It
watchers.
is how it is.
Whether we like it or not. Those are the rules. If it's the difference between life or death, there's nothing much else we can do. I don't want to. I don't want to look at him. Investigating a crime scene doesn't mean investigating just the body. It's standard procedure in homicide investigations to try and pinpoint the victim's movements before their death. That means searching places they've gone to, people they've spoken to. In Wolfgang's case, his dorm room might be an area of interest. Grace was his roommate.
Yeah,
Since the dorms don't have locks, there's nothing stopping anyone from entering.
Oh boy.
When you put it like that. Hey, Boxky, want to explore the dorm? Yeah, sure. If you guys are going, then I'll come with. Yes, same for me. The way Yuba spoke with such precision and such calmness. It's the same way she spoke when we discovered the dummy.
Hold your horses.
Hold on. Ulysses won't be going anywhere. What?
Aye.
That notebook you're carrying. Whatever evidence we find down here, I want you recording it. What about us? We might discover something huge upstairs. The area with the body deserves the most attention. Once we've exhausted our options here, then we'll head up there.
Moving on.
Obviously, I'll remain here. You should too, Damon. Right. My mind was still reeling from the shock of discovering the body, and the lump in my throat still won't go away. But Wolfgang really was dead, and I had to find out why.
I don't understand.
It's just so hard to believe. Could one of our friends really be a murderer? Friends. She said it like that blind optimism isn't what the killer most likely exploited. After all, how can you suspect anyone if you trust everyone? It's an environment perfect for deceit, an environment perfect for murder. And worst of all, an environment we've created. Investigation start! Ooh, okay. So, let me check how long I've been recording. Oh, it's nearly dinner time. Yeah, an hour and a half, that seems like a good time to finish. Oh, but I guess Damon's reading the... Okay, no, we'll save this for next time. Okay. So... we managed to guess the victim. I wonder if our culprit guess is going to be correct as well. I wonder if it's going to be Mark. I'm not going to take credit for Pixie's prediction, but I will take credit for my own predictions. Wolfgang's involved with the mastermind. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, I'll see you next time when we start investigating the murder of Wolfgang Akire, the ultimate lawyer. Bye.